us from the journey of matter.
Hi, my name is Jonathan Choquel, Choquel. I'm a creative director for Hot Pxl, a game that's coming out on PSP and PC by the end of February 2007.
Okay, and just give a little tiny bit of backstory. Pretty much what are we looking at?
It's a collection of mini games, 150 on the UMD, and you get 50 extra ones if you go home and plug into your PC and download 50 extra games for free. So it's a game that uses the PSP to its full potential, meaning that we try to break the boundaries between audio, video, and gaming. So we have a built-in PC tool that lets you synchronize the extra mini games. You will be able to unlock some special features to download if you go through a chapter. So it's for the casual gamer, very easy gameplays, very fast-paced. That's why it's called Hot. And we get two different kinds of games, two categories. The retro games from Atari, which are like put in the original version and also revisited versions of Asteroids or Breakout or Night Driver, stuff like that. And we get also new sets of games that we developed at Zslide, the company is doing this game for Atari. And they are more pixel art oriented and looking, but they have an organic feeling with magnetic fields and stuff like that. So as I was saying, there's a lot of online capabilities. You can go and get free games every now and then. You can unlock some stuff, not only games, but maybe body screens. I'll show you later what body screens are. They're pretty fun. They're not games, but they're fun too. And also videos. Let's say you will get a podcast that nobody else can get on the net, stuff like that.
Okay, and I remember hearing about the media player aspect. Now you can pretty much listen to your music.
You can listen to your own tunes while you play, because basically you have the UMD and a memory stick, so you can customize your game. And once you start this game, you're never gonna finish it, because there'll always be new stuff. Once you've unlocked a couple of games, you can arrange them in playlists. So you'll have an iTunes-ish kind of player where you can make your own playlist, even create smart playlists where the computer will look how good you're on this game or how bad you're at this game, better with the left hand or the right hand, and custom build a playlist just for you, starting at your real level and trying to upgrade your skills.
Nice. All right, now you said this is for the casual gamer.
Yeah.
Do you still have a tutorial? I mean, is it going to be easy for anybody to just immediately pick up?
We make sure that everybody can start and have fun directly out of the box. Because with the first games that you unlock in the first chapter, we make it like a little bit tutorial, like they are very easy and they go on increasing difficulty.
Right. And you said that pretty much it's kind of like got the mini games of WarioWare, but with the added, like you said,
it's much better than WarioWare. Don't say that.
Of course, you said
it's much better. It's a whole multimedia experience.
Mini games.
This is the first game that's going to use the PSP's potentials to its fullest.
Oh, I totally agree.
So
I totally agree.
It's a mix of video, audio, and mini games. So.
Got it. Okay. I promise I won't bring up the WarioWare thing again. All right.
I can say, excuse me, I can say it's for casual gamers by the fact that it's very short games and it's very easy to get your hands on. And let's say you're on the bus, you have to wait, and suddenly it's your bus stop. You can stop in the middle. You're always in the middle of two games, so they're 8 seconds long.
Right. Okay. Now, how close are you to finishing the game? Like when will development end?
Oh well, we'll make more games as we have more time to develop the game. Right. We'll do as many games as possible.
And when is the release?
The release is by the end of February 2007, both for PSP and PC.
Okay. And what can you show us now?
Well, I can show you some of my favorite games.
Okay.
I'll show you. We're going to the gallery mode. Here, you'll access by each chapter the sets of games for each one. I love this one. This is a part of the new bunch of games that we did with the pixel art oriented stuff. You have to eat the pink pixel and not the black ones. You gotta drag them off. And you have the timeline here.
Yeah.
And in this mode, in the gallery mode, I'm playing the same game with increased difficulty. I suck. And you can play, with most games it's just the analog stick or direction keys and X. Sometimes there are other keys. Like this. you're going back to the gather mode. I'll show you the story mode. Maybe I can do better on that. I like this one. Okay, I gotta be the first to get the shoes.
Nice. Nice. Now, exactly how much of the game did you develop? Like,
I'm just putting it in a certain universe and trying to find the springs and private jokes that are going to make it more relevant in a certain universe. All right, and I also have a lookout on the marketing and the packaging, the ads, campaign, stuff like that.
and obviously your face.
Yeah. So I have creative control, and I make sure that everything is to my taste, and not trying to. You know, sometimes people are talking about skateboarding or graffiti, and they just have an idea of what people like or how people are in these scenes, these underground scenes. Well, I've been a journalist for 10 years talking about these scenes, so you know, I still want to give tribute and give props to all the people who engage in these so-called subcultures, which are the base of the new global culture, be it street cultures or digital lifestyle.
Now, you say that you're also a skateboarder. Do you think that people who are skateboard are going to appreciate the fact that, you know, the games that you're putting in here have to do with skateboarding and they're actually being represented by a skateboarder?
All aspects. I mean, here we're talking about serials, so a lot of skaters enjoy serials too. So it's not, that doesn't have anything to do with skating, but on different aspects. You see there are 10 chapters, and they define this new lifestyle. You have the underground, which means you have to be proactive to keep in touch with what's being produced that's good nowadays. It's not going to be in the main media. You have awareness, which is all the more artistic street cultures like graffiti or street art. You have Cyber Dude with all the technology aspect of this new lifestyle. Street Sweat is about all the street cultures are more like sports, like skateboarding, BMX, free running, stuff like that. Mental tuning, well, you know, coffee, anything, tripping. Kid alt is for, you know, all the stuff that you found was cool when you were a kid and try to bring them to adulthood. So you get junk food, candies, cartoons, stuff like that. Admirer is for all the fetishist collectors who have 50 pairs of sneakers or buy vinyls all year long or have designer toys, you know, the art toy stuff. Statement is that we're the first generations to really have looks and associated messages with it, and even have messages printed on the t-shirts or bling bling stuff. Struggle is a little bit like underground. It means that you have to maybe sometimes break the law or bend the law to practice these kind of hobbies. So maybe it's like to saw off some skate stopper on the handrail, or to jump over a fence, or just run away from rent-a-cops. And the last one is 24/7 music, because we are the first generations able to enjoy music in all kinds of ways and all day long. Starting from the morning when you take your shower, you unplug your iPod and put it with your headphones and go on with the same song. There was no rupture. And in the end, you're mixing with your computer or trying to be a DJ with turntables. So that's the fact. So you see this. Yeah, so it's going to be interesting for everybody who has been living at least in the 20 last years, and the fact that we get the retro games from Atari, that's going to appeal even for the 40-year-olds old.
Definitely, definitely. And you were mentioning things like, you know, the street sweat and the mental tuning. What do you think is a good age range for this? Like, do you think this is something more for people in their 20s, or
if I have to give an average,
right,
I'll say 25, and you can count 20 years before,
right.
20 years after. Also, I have to insist, this is not just a casual game. It's also a whole new multimedia experience.
Right.
The fact that we break the boundaries between audio, video, and gaming, that's very new. And that's only possible for the PSP as far as portable devices.
Right.
You know, so no loading times. You know, we're trying to use the PSP to this full potential, and you know, not just transferring something to the PSP. Really, do the best game for the PSP.
Could you show us a little bit of the media?
Yeah, of the media.
Like, you know, pulling the media players into it?
Oh no, I don't have that because you'll download it once you have the game and it will be on your PC.
Oh, well that's pretty cool.
Yeah, because you know, you'll have to plug your device into the computer with a USB cable, and people are already getting used to that on a big scale, right?
Yeah.
So it's just a matter of linking that to the fact that it's a game, you know. So we're fresh with that. That's every other week you can go online, get new stuff. You unlock a chapter, you will get a video or a buddy screen. I gotta show you the buddy screens here.
Okay.
In the bonus section, we have one here. It turns your PSP into a glass of soda, which you can drink or fill up. You can add some ice cubes. You get the burping sound, the sipping sound. So it's not a game, but it's something that you'll love fooling around with, you know. And we'll have other ones like it will turn your PSP into a virtual skateboard. Like you'll press one key, you'll have the rolling sound. You press another one, you have the ollie sound, and then the grinding sound, and you can play around like if it was a toy.
Right,
you know? And also a spray can. Let's say you press one key and you shake it at the same time. It goes click, 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 click. And then another key and goes like fat cap, small cap, all of that. So I went into studio to record the real sounds, just so that it's for the credibility of it.
Nice, nice. Well, you definitely got everything, didn't you?
We're a team of 40 people. It's a young company, but it's our first video game, and it's a family thing too. So you know, we try to be fresh compared to other big companies.
You said your younger brother is the one that.
Yeah, he's the CEO of the company.
Nice, nice. Well, thank you so much for showing us.
Thank you.
And it has a lot of promise. Can't wait to actually play it. So thank you very much.
Thank you.
All right.
Okay, stay tuned.